Hello. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been a busy week, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Congratulations on winning Best Dissertation / Project Supervisor in this year's awards. First of all, how's the year been for you?
It's been very challenging. I think it's been very challenging for everyone. At Birkbeck, I do feel like we're all in the same boat, though. I know colleagues and students have struggled to balance work and research and home life and caring responsibilities, and in some cases, illness as well. So many students, like me, have needed to work while teaching, work while looking after children and running a house, and all childcare has been suspended. So I think it's been hard, but it's been a shared burden, and I think everyone's been very understanding and empathetic and really appreciative of the difficulties that's faced everyone. And I think at no point have I felt alone or unique in in the difficulties of this year.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that's good, great to hear, and I think that's what we were trying to kind of emphasize, in that kind of community spirit and everyone being together in the same boat, as you say. So kind of still on that point, you kind of described a little bit what I'm about to ask, but kind of what impact does Birkbeck and its students have on you?
I actually studied at Birkbeck before I became a lecturer here at Birkbeck, and I think I started my PhD in 2010 and finished in 2014. So Birkbeck has had a massive impact on me. I loved studying at Birkbeck, and I was very keen to continue at Birkbeck because it's such a welcoming community that enables people from all different backgrounds and different educational backgrounds to have the opportunity to achieve, whether you're coming to it straight from A-level or after sort of 20 years break. It's very welcoming and very accommodating, and it's a really lovely space to be able to develop and learn. And I've loved that, and I find it very rewarding working at Birkbeck for the same reasons I did when I was studying. In terms of students, it's so wonderful to work with all people from all different backgrounds, and I feel like I learn a lot from them, probably more from them than they do from me, because the experiences are so diverse.
Yeah.
And the thing with supervision is you don't often get that feedback. You don't often have the opportunity. Once a project has ended, the students, they leave. Whether it's BA project where they do that at the final year of study, or an MA project, they do that just before they complete their MA. So you often help through a project, and then the students just fly away like birds, and you don't get that feedback, and you don't necessarily get to hear from them again or see them again. So it's really lovely to hear that I've had an impact on them because they've had such a big impact on me.
Yeah, I mean, my next question was, what does the award mean to you? But I think you kind of summed that up. It's very positive.
Well, it's lovely to be nominated, to know that someone has thought that highly, that they wanted to put my name forward. And it's just nice to hear that you're doing a good job, because not always, is that communicated, and that's fine, that's understandable. You're not here to receive, positive feedback all the time, or any feedback at all. You're there just to help students achieve the best that they can. So when you hear that someone thinks that you've done an okay job of that, it's really rewarding and makes it very satisfying, especially with the year that we've had, to think that somewhere during that year something went right. That's good.
Yeah, I think you're doing a disservice saying that you did an okay job, but I mean that nomination really was glaring, so fully deserved. Last question, and it's a bit of a fun one, but what do you think the magic formula is behind being the best dissertational project supervisor? What do you think is like I'm really putting on the spot here. But yeah, in your opinion, what makes you get up in the morning and want to do your best for the students and that kind of thing?
I think the great thing about being a supervisor is that it's so that the projects are all research driven, and as a lecturer, you're teaching the massive part of your job, but research is a massive part of your job. And when you supervise a student, you're helping them on their research journey, but you're learning things about a project that you might ordinarily not have a lot of experience with, and it goes in different directions, and you're following these research strands. And as the student's learning, you're learning most of the time as well about certain, I don't know, documents or topics that you might have had some awareness of, but now suddenly you're deeply entrenched in it. So I find that really fun. I mean, a lot of the projects I supervise are immediately in my research area. But for those that are slightly more adjacent, I do feel that it's exciting, and I'm on the same journey as the students. And what I like about supervision as well is that you get to learn more about those students that you see all the time, but you don't necessarily have the opportunity to have one-to-one time with them. And with supervision, you spend a lot of time learning not only about their work, but about who they are as people, what their ambitions are, what drives them forward. And, you can be part of that as well. So you can talk to them about ways in which they can maybe scale their project up for the next stage of education, whether they want to go on for, a MA or a PhD. So I think it's the supervision aspect of the job is very exciting and rewarding, because you just get to experience so much more in terms of learning about things and learning from your students as well.
Oh, wow. That's such a great answer. Well, I mean, that kind of sums up. I mean, thank you for coming on the call and having a little Q&A. Is there anything else you want to say, or?
I don't think so. I mean, I just feel very honoured to have been nominated. I was just so excited about the nomination. I didn't even think I would win, and it didn't, in a way, matter about winning. Just to think that someone had typed my name into a form and thought of me at that moment, it made probably made my year, to be honest. It made my day, made my year. You can get awards, you can get acknowledgements, but when it comes from a student, it's just really special, and I'm very thankful to whoever that was for thinking of me at that point in time. It's really been a delight to have been nominated.
Perfect. All right. Well, congratulations again on winning, and
Thank you.
Have a lovely rest of the day.
Yeah, you too, and well done you for your bike ride. I've just about got ready for the day.